Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new edition of Fastlane. Welcome everyone, to whoever's just joining. Thank you so much for tuning in today everyone. It's me Chris, and Sharky and Alex in booth today.
Hello.
Thank you boys for being here with me today. So I say we just get right into it. Ladies and gents, finally, Cup Series gets back on the track this weekend at the Coliseum. The Bills clash for 25 laps. It's going to be heat races, and then finally the feature race. So Alex, Sharky, you two will be participating in these events. How does it make you feel knowing you guys are finally going to be able to be back on track?
Sharky, I'll let you go first.
Well, last time Cups raced was August, and that happened. Then, Homestead happened. I'm not going to talk about that. Sorry. But I'm excited. I haven't raced till then. From then. Yeah, I'm just excited to get back on track. It's been a long, almost 6 months. Half a year. Just crazy, so. I'm excited to get back. There's going to be a lot more. So I think the first race we had, the original Season 1 500, how many people did we have, Alex?
I don't know, to tell you the truth. But,
I think it was like 4 or 5.
Not too many.
So, now we're like 15 total Cup drivers. So, it'll be fun. I'm excited.
Yep. I agree. I think it's going to be very interesting to see how the new teams play out and, see, even though it's just a preseason race, I think it is still a benchmark for, who will be quick throughout the season and such. So it'll be interesting to see who's fast, who is off the pace and such.
Well, I already know who's going to be off the pace, and it's 100% going to be me. So,
rest in peace.
yeah, I'm going to...
Oh, sorry, Chris.
No, go ahead.
I was saying, plus it'll be interesting, because it's the Coliseum, so it's a new track, very short. It's a hard track.
Have some heat races.
Yeah, and heat races on top of that. Let's hope my internet allows for...
It'll be hard to master, so I think it'll be a good start to the season to get a taste of what...
And, for me and you, Sharky, it's been a long time since we've actually driven in a race, and the cars have changed a lot since then.
Yeah,
I think the last time we drove in a race, the cars didn't even have a proper tire wear system.
Yeah.
And they also didn't have a proper working fuel system.
Yeah, because we had the fuel glitch all the way back then.
Which, for a lot of these things being fixed, I give a big shout out to Bloxer. He's done a very good job helping with development.
So thank you, Bloxer.
Not just Bloxer, but the entire dev team. They've done an amazing job on working with the cars, trying to make them the best they can, trying to fix them. It's been a long. I don't know what to say, but it's come so far. Having raced in all the versions of the cars, starting in the first race, and to see those cars now, it's incredible.
Yeah, and thank you, Bloxer, also, and you too, Alex. I know you assist in this to make this awesome, brand new Fastlane series. I mean, this is sick.
Yeah, this is all Bloxer. I just added the nice, pretty lights.
So thank you, Bloxer, for your studio. It does look pretty beautiful.
Oh,
the chairs are nice and comfy too. So. Anyways,
6 out of 10.
Back on topic. Sorry about that. Just had to shout Bloxer out for one more thing. So, of course, brand new car. We only got to test them at Daytona Road Course, and now we're being thrown right back into races. And like you said, Sharky, all new setups, no more fuel glitch. These are really high tech cars.
These are some of the most technical and best cars on Roblox.
100%. I mean,
NASCARs, yes, NASCARs, yes.
Yeah. I mean, these have to be very technology. Oh god, No, we're just gonna screw that. All right, I'm not gonna say it. But these are very advanced cars, and I appreciate everyone in the whole dev team for being able to put it together. So, thank you, Alex and dev team and Bloxer and again, everyone out there that has helped assist with this, because I can already tell this is going to be a great season because of these cars alone. And plus, D2 is coming up. Or some drivers from D2 are going up to D1, so that makes it a 15 car roster for D1, including a part-time driver for Penske, Ponch. And then there's excuse me, there is, let's see, what, 4 different teams. With there's Chevrolet, there's Ford, and there's Toyota. So it's gonna be very interesting to me also to see how teamwork works out in these races, because you got only 3 cars on Junior Speed Motorsports, so it's gonna be very interesting to see how they work out. And well, yeah, 3 cars on TRGL, but they have Xander, Dog, and Blockster, so what I would consider more advanced drivers. But Junior Speed Motorsports, it's Slot, Husky, and Raiden, which we can all agree haven't really shown the brightest. But I definitely see some potential in all 3 of those drivers, so it'll be interesting to see how they play out throughout the season. And also,
it's coming from, there were only like two main teams last year, I think, Penske and TRGL. They're technically Speedy, but Speedy got disbanded mid-season. But it's come far with so many new faces joining us for season 2, and yeah, new teams.
Yeah, so. Alex and Sharky, I want to ask you too. Because there's 2 different teams, technically FPR is still Team Penske because sister team and all that. How do you feel? How much competition do you think these guys are going to provide towards the D1 rosters?
FPR?
Just all, like, TRGL and Junior Speed Motorsports.
I'd probably have to say that, I think Penske's probably going to have the fastest cars out there. It'll be close, but I'm hoping that coming down from Penske and helping take control of FPR, helping lead the team, because everyone else on FPR is rookies. So
yeah, just coming up from D2.
Yeah, so it's I want to have a lot of responsibility to do, and I feel that after Homestead, I feel like I have to prove myself. And it's just, I'm not that confident with my driving abilities, because I'm not really a good driver. So I'll have to see, but I just want to kind of prove myself out there that I can still be competitive and still go for that win.
Yeah, I think that's mostly what these first couple of races in D1 are gonna do, because again, so many new drivers, and me myself, we're all willing to make a name for ourselves early on. So it's
plus we're gonna have a lot more tracks to prove ourselves on.
Yeah.
I think how many road courses will there be? Like 6?
There's Daytona, Circuit of the Americas. There's like 6 maybe. Yeah, it's
a lot of road courses.
International races, so
not as many ovals. There's not as many as the ovals, obviously.
Yeah, of course, but still, that's a pretty stacked schedule. I don't believe the schedule's actually been released yet, and I don't want to go in any further. But main story is a lot of different road courses and a lot of potential for every single driver to be able to prove themselves in, because you're not just going to be racing at intermediates, and super speedways, because as you rise up the ranks, you're gonna see a lot more different tracks. So that's why we see a lot of road courses. I do believe we'll see a lot short tracks this season, and yeah, so interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see how it all plays out again.
Yeah, it will be very interesting.
So I want to get your guys' thoughts on how you guys think you'll sit at the Bush Clash. Do you guys think you'll make it to your features, or do you think you still need more practice, or basically how confident are you guys heading in?
Based on the laps I ran, I think I'm fairly confident into being in the feature. It's really just the Coliseum is tricky to know for sure because of how it's actually a fairly for how short of a track it is. It's fairly wide, but there's not. It's like there's room for mistake, but there's not too much room for mistake. So my biggest concern is that somebody else is gonna send me backwards.
Yeah, and I think that person is unfortunately gonna be me, because
it doesn't have to be if you just drive carefully,
I think we should broadcast what Alex just said to the whole entire world.
Plus, it's not a points race, so there isn't as much on the line. So
yeah, true. It's just
I think so. I think drivers will still be as competitive as if it was a points race, but there isn't really that much point of. It's just to get the season started, and yeah. But I feel I need to do more practice on the track.
I 100% need to.
I think I'm going to make the feature race. I've done laps. It's just I'm not good, so I'll just have to take it one lap at a time, find out what happens.
You gotta remember who else is in the field as well.
Yeah.
I don't think you're that bad, unless we're at Homestead during the championship. But
let's not get back into that catastrophe last season. All right, it's a fresh new season, guys.
Yeah.
So, not much on the line, but one thing that is on the line is reputation, because, again, going back to these young drivers coming up, I mean, you gotta make a name for yourself, and if you want to do it, you probably gotta do it early, because, I mean, where else are you gonna do it? Because most people are probably thinking right now that, of course they want to win, but it's just it's not a points race, so.
Terry's kind of making me feel like Mark Martin here.
Oh dear.
He's kind of making me feel like he's I know it'll be very interesting. I know we did clash a little at the road course. That was some pretty good racing. I have a question for you, Chris. How do you feel about Terry as a driver?
I think Terry's a great driver, 100%, and he's definitely, we can all agree, he's the fan favorite. So, I mean, he doesn't disrespect anyone, so I'm gonna treat him how he treats me. So, he respects people, and that's
I think he might need a little, I feel like he's gotten very comfortable in his shoes,
So
remember when he used to lose a lot, second place a lot, Then one day he just
he snapped
started,
it. He
being
snapped
aggressive.
It was at Kansas, wasn't it? I think that he started.
Well, in my opinion,
he found his rhythm. He found his rhythm and started getting better.
In my opinion, Terry's a very strong, confident driver, and he doesn't usually make mistakes often. So,
I feel like he's been pushing people around lately, but I don't think I don't really plan on being pushed around on the racetrack.
Hey, guess who's in the VC listening to us, Alex? Guess who's in the VC listening to us?
I'm just saying. I mean, did you see the way he's been moving people out of the way? Like KM Bug?
Hey, okay. We do not speak of KM Bug. But, although I do feel bad for KM Bug, I'm sorry, KM Bug, that did happen to you, but otherwise, I mean, personally, I don't have a problem with him.
All jokes aside, though, and I don't have a problem with him. I hope we can be more teammates than constantly battling with each other.
Skyrex. Sorry. I got something on my throat. But, yeah, I think he's a respectable guy, so I'm not going to push him around unless, need be, but I'm going to treat him how he wants to treat me. That goes for everyone else, too. And I'm pretty sure it goes for you, Alex and Chucky, too, with your competitors. You want to be raced.
Yeah.
You want them to race you how they want to be raced, so.
Because we want clean racing, but we also want people to be aggressive and just see what happens if I break a few feet later and see what will happen. And we're hoping for some good battles this year because there are a lot of drivers.
Oh yeah,
So.
I think there'll be.
We already saw a lot of good battling at Daytona Road Course, so
I think there's gonna be some good battles. It's all just gonna come down to, really for me, well, I think the point standings for this season, I mean, it's gonna come down to actually attendance, in my opinion, because.
Yeah.
Well, I think attendance has been pretty good. Even at the testing session we had all 15 except for one. I think we had 14. For the first race we did, there was 14 cars in that race, and it was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
And the lag wasn't horrible either.
Wow.
So maybe we can have well, unless you have like a computer made in 1904, but
I think
for most
made
of us,
in 1903.
the lag was made pretty. The lag was pretty minimalistic.
Yeah, I think it kind of thinned out in the end for me. So I don't know how that works, but.
I haven't an official 7. I haven't driven the next gen yet, so it'll be interesting for me. Cause
You
I
have.
I wasn't able.
Not
I
at
wasn't
testing.
able to,
Not
not at testing.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to attend, but it'll be
Halo
interesting.
actually drove for your car, didn't he? Oh, speaking of that, it's pretty interesting now because Rex retired earlier today. Unfortunately, he'll be back in summer though, so that's good at least. Assuming the league is here in summer, he'll be back then. Yeah, now somebody's gonna have to replace that car.
So I assume a lot of people are going to be fighting for that.
I mean, there's really
position.
only two
a
options.
lot of people are on the line for that spot.
No, there's really only two options.
Well, I think it's going to come down to who proves themselves worthy. But
Well, it's between Halo and Plasma.
both really good drivers who have recently seen I shouldn't say recently, but who have seen their ups and downs, but I think they're gonna that's gonna be a good thing. How do I put it? A good battle to see between them two, to see who
Well, I
feels
think
themselves worthy.
what we're thinking about doing is giving them both a race, and I know Plasma's going to drive the 19 at the Coliseum.
Oh,
But we'll see. We'll see who is quick, but also can work well with the team. That's
Yeah.
important.
yeah, that is very important too. Like your teamwork, because I mean, you gotta work with your team, one, and it's important to have a trustworthy relationship with them to where the point to, they trust you. So that's a key thing in the team too.
Also, someone that's going to have to be able to manage their Xfinity season as well, right?
Yeah, I guess you could say that too. So
Oh, it's a lot of racing. Whoever likes driving,
stop up. Anyways, how about we interview someone? How about let's ring someone up? And I think I have someone in mind. Driving that number 11 car, Terry.
Oh boy, it's always this guy.
It's
isn't it?
always this guy. I just want to catch up on some thoughts with him. It's been a while. Terry, you got us.
Hello.
We can barely hear you, Terry, but we somewhat got you. How you doing today, Terry?
Good. Is it better?
A little better, but it doesn't matter. Anyways,
How about now?
that sounds good.
Alright. What's up?
Anyways, Terry, so ringing you up, we wanted to get some thoughts for you at the Busch Coliseum. So, but first, how have you been lately, Terry? What have you been up to?
I'm pretty good. Haven't really been doing much at all. Just waiting for
He's been flying
Saturday
near
or
southern
Sunday.
Manhattan, according to his status.
Oh dear.
Hey, don't expose me like that. Anyway.
You been at the golf course lately, man? You been living life? Took a vacation down south maybe for Christmas?
I guess you could say that. But yeah, really, I've just been waiting for this weekend to finally come about, and we can start racing again.
Fine, yeah.
But yeah, not much has been going on around here.
So you've just been standing on your couch on TikTok, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty
He's
much.
been shoveling
Terry-
snow.
He's
Oh,
been
yeah,
shoveling
we just
snow.
got like a foot and a half, so got a lot of work to do.
Terry, I got a question for you.
Here we
Yeah.
go. Let's start the serious business here, all right? No funny business.
So, how after hearing the news that Rex isn't able to race for the season,
Oh,
first
sorry.
off, how do you feel about that? And second, how do you think, because he was your main rival in Xfinity Series.
Oh, never mind. Excuse me.
So how do you think that'll carry over to Cup?
First of all, it's unfortunate. I was looking to have some fun with him, but of course, that might not happen.
Well,
So
you'll have your fun with him in summer.
yeah, but like you
Gonna-
said, if the league is still around,
If the
so
league is
sounds
still
like there's
here.
some foreshadowing there. But
It's not foreshadowing, but you never know.
Wait. So
Anyway.
so you're saying that all these fast lanes are gonna amount to nothing?
No, it's just I'm just saying. Like, you never know, right?
Anyway,
I
hope it
say
is.
it.
Anyways.
hey,
I quit.
okay. So, I don't really know how it's gonna pan out because obviously, he's at my skill level. At least he was in D2. So I don't know where that's gonna go. I was never really pointed at him. He was there, you know. I knew he was gonna be somewhat of a threat, but I was more pointed at Alex because during the pre-races and the testing and stuff, we were obviously fighting for position up in the top. So yeah, I mean that's
I think it'll be interesting.
Right.
I mean, there's another fast person that's going to replace him though that could potentially also end up competing with you. So I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, can we get an okay from you, Theory? Or
Mhm.
I don't think he's been listening. Theory. So, I want to ask you. So if Rex leaving, you know, obviously he's had some past arguments with fellow teammates. Do you think that, you know, if that, actually I forgot the question. I was thinking about it for 2
Alzheimer's.
minutes and I forgot the question. Are you kidding me? Just go. No, just go, please.
Okay. Well, Terry, do you think you're carrying some momentum into the season? I mean, you're coming off of a pretty high point. I'm pretty sure if we were to count all the other wins in other series that you have, but we don't. I mean, we do, but we don't. Towards your win total, then I'm pretty sure you'd have the most wins in the league. But you know, do you think you're carrying like some momentum into the Cup season?
definitely. But the thing is, it's a whole nother division. Like you're making like a whole nother. Like there's people you've raced with. There's new people that are obviously much better than the people. Well, not much better, but like obviously they're in D1 for a reason. So it's kind of like there's momentum, but it might not be enough to like help you very much because it's new people and there's new cars, all that stuff. So it's different, but it's like you have a confidence boost. So hopefully if you can keep the confidence up through the first part of the season, you can really get somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Terry, I also want to ask you, so after the incident at Phoenix where Rex wall tapped, and you won a championship, so yeah, you're champion, that's cool, but do you think a championship really means anything to a new division?
Well, I think it was like the last question, like how you know you'd get momentum from that,
Yeah.
and it would kind of like boost your confidence. And I think it would maybe start to intimidate some other people that because there's people that are you were raced with last time and you beat them obviously, and you're racing with them again. So it's like, well, if you did better than them, then obviously like they didn't win the championship. So like you're kind of like, well, then I have to be like
Yeah,
not like
some shots
trying to mean or
fired
anything,
here.
but like according to just the fact that you know, so
Uh-huh.
should
Yeah.
obviously should do better.
Know what you mean.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well, I wish you. Oh, I have actually another question for you. So, have you the Coliseum? There's not a lot of room there for mistakes and such. What? First of all, do you think you're quick at the Coliseum? And second of all, what are your concerns for the Coliseum?
Oh, first of all, I have not done any practice, so I don't know if I'm fast or not.
Either
And
of
what was the second part of the question?
What are your like? Do you have any concerns for the race? The race, like about how it might go for you, like any obstacles?
There's a lot of people there, and not a lot of
A lot of
not a lot
room.
of people that can fit there. So
Yeah.
it's not how I can drive. It's more of just how other people can drive around you. So it's not like I'm not worried about how I'm gonna do. I'm worried about how other people are gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
That might affect
Yeah.
me. So it's
I agree. That could be. Hopefully, no pile-ups.
Yeah, Terry, that brings me another question. Who is your main concern this race at the Coliseum?
starting like in what way? Like competition or just like
It could be both. But
I don't know. To
who?
be honest.
You don't
I
know
have no-
that?
I couldn't tell you right now, to be honest, because
The first race, right? So. Who knows? You could have good pace in preseason testing, and that'd be absolutely horrible at the Coliseum, right? So.
I've done any like short track testing, and then it's like that's the smallest you can get, pretty much. So
Yeah.
not really much.
Pretty sure it's the smallest
Serious.
track we've ever raced.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
it's a lot smaller than Martinsville. So.
100%.
Yeah.
Terry, one more question. So, say you were to win from a driver's standpoint. Say you were to win at the Coliseum. What do you think that would bring you in the rest of the season? Like momentum, confidence, or what do you think would happen?
Well, I think it's just like the championship. So it doesn't really matter that much because it's all the past now. Once you get to the start of the season, so it's really just like confidence and momentum. But
Yep.
it wouldn't really like do all that much.
Just a preseason race.
It's
Yeah, just
No points, right?
no benefits really.
well. Any last remarks for Terry here, guys?
No.
Questions, Sharky?
Nope.
Any of the fans here want to ask a question? Anyone? It doesn't matter to me. Just keep it. I would say
In chat.
quote unquote professional. Yeah, in chat if you want to, or if you're in VC, go ahead. Stand up. You want to ask our reigning D2 champion a question? Anyone? It appears appears not. Never mind. Well, that was a bad idea.
Well, thank you, Terry, for letting us interview you. I want to talk to one more person, Chris, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Josh? Is Josh here? Did he just leave? Oh, he literally just left. Oh, rip.
Oh wait, give him
One
5
left.
seconds. Give him 5 seconds. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro,
Oh well.
cinco. No.
I think we should move on to away from Cup.
Yeah, for Cup, it's already way behind us. No, already. Let's move on. Let's talk about some trucks, huh? Heading to Richmond Raceway for the Toyota Care 125, 100 laps playoff race this Sunday. Ooh. First thoughts. What comes to mind when you hear trucks?
Terrible.
Terrible. I think
Terrible.
the racing at trucks is pretty
mean-
good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not really sure after seeing what happened at the Xfinity Series race at Richmond, and that was the Xfinity Series race.
Xfinity race at Richmond was pretty good.
I didn't watch it, so I don't really know, but
Then okay. Anyways,
Moving
I
on.
quote. He says after seeing the Xfinity race, then he says I didn't watch it. I think I'll take over the answer for Shirky. I think Richmond has in the past provided good racing. And I don't
D2.
see why it wouldn't provide good racing for trucks. There's a lot of competent people in trucks.
8 drivers left too.
Only 8 drivers left. We're getting there.
Barry, the baby, and Tech both eliminated last round. Of course, the baby being infamously suspended for that race, so he was unable to race. I talked to him a while back. He said, he didn't really mind. He kind of saw it coming, so he says he's got to learn for next time. But otherwise, Tech and Barry have had an okay season, but unfortunately eliminated this round, which left Dominic just only 2 points above the cutoff line.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you look at how many trucks are left now, really, it should be, number-wise, it should be a TRGL or Team Penske championship. But
unless Dames can make it, and Sky High Racing can pull through here.
And Northern Motorsports as well.
And Northern Motorsports, correct.
Which, I don't
of course,
know.
being owned by Rex.
Who do you think has the most momentum right now?
I'm sorry?
Who do you think has the most momentum in trucks right now?
The most momentum? To me?
Yeah.
Okay, hear me out, okay?
Oh boy.
It's gonna sound stupid when I say this, okay? We all love him. Cam Bug. Okay, hear me out. For this reason, he's still in the playoffs. He's basically representing TRGL with Barry being eliminated and Caleb just barely getting through these rounds. He finished 5th last round in the playoffs. I mean, he's the underdog in my opinion for this playoffs, for the trucks playoffs, and I think he's provided actually some great battles and representation for TRGL. Okay, now that's my opinion. Don't get mad at me, guys.
Okay, that's a fair opinion, but I wouldn't say he has the most momentum.
Hey, I gave you my explanation. Now you go, Alex. Tell me who you.
I don't know, man. You have people like Halo and Plasma and Dames.
And also, I think Cam's first win is coming up soon. So, stay tuned, everyone. I
don't know about
that. He's getting that win soon. Don't you worry.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
He got robbed
that
by.
Might have to wait till That might have to wait till Xfinity. That might have to wait till Xfinity. All right.
Hey, your opinion. Who do you think has the most momentum?
I'm sorry.
Who do you think?
Who do I think has most momentum? Momentum?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to tell. You know who I think is actually going to surprise more people than people think? I think Dominic is going to surprise more people. Cause hear me out.
Oh okay? God, no! This is 2 in a row where we've had people say "hear me out." Oh God.
Dominic is a really good driver. He's really underrated.
And I can back it up. He's still in the playoffs. There's your proof. He's still in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's underrated. You want to know what my championship for is? Actually, I'm not going to say that because that's going to get me some backlash. So I'm not going to give up championship.
I think you should say it.
No, not doing it. Not doing it. No.
I assume it. I assume it consists mostly of Team Penske.
Yeah.
I can't say that. I'm a little concerned about Plasma.
Plasma has been on a little.
Plasma's been a little bit of a cold streak, don't you think?
I mean, he's doing good in points, but like win rise, like he hasn't got a win in how long now?
His last one is Miami,
which is actually quite a while back. So
he swept Miami and then went on vacation.
Here, let's see. Now Homestead. Okay, we have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's been 8 races since Homestead. So I can.
All he needs to do is score enough points to get to the championship,
And then that's where he ends the cold streak, right there.
That would be interesting.
And now looking at the schedule, I just want to point out that the trucks also do go to Daytona Road Course after Richmond. Okay, now going off topic for a quick second, how do you guys think that road course is going to go for trucks?
Honestly, I don't think it's going to be that bad. There's not going to be a lot of trucks there to begin with.
True, that is true because it is. Well, actually.
Playoff drivers only, right?
It's about 8 trucks that should be there, maybe a few charters.
maybe. But otherwise, I mean, the trucks haven't been to a road course, if I'm not mistaken. I don't believe they have.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they have not. So, first road course for trucks. Anyways, back to Richmond. Alex,
Mm.
basically short track race, and how do you think this is gonna tug on the truck driver's sleeves at short track
Well,
racing?
you know, again, short tracks for some reason have historically been good in the RSCRA.
For some reason. And I quote,
I don't
for
know
some
why,
reason.
but maybe that'll change on Saturday. I hope it doesn't. But I think the truck drivers are very competent, and New Hampshire is like the next best thing to us short track.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it'll be good. Long story short, it'll be a good race.
I think, considering how tight battles can get to, I think that we're going to see a lot of battles. Good battles, I'll put it like that. Some good battles. And I think we'll have an underdog winner at Richmond. I think we will. I don't think it'll be who I said earlier, Cambug, but I feel like someone's going to pull through.
Maybe Dominic.
There it is. Maybe Dominic will get the win, but I have a gut feeling that someone's going to pull through and get a big underdog win. And that'll help them boost themselves to round 2.
Maybe.
And I want to point out, Alex, back to Plasma. Someone in the chat said Plasma can cruise because of all the points he has, to be honest.
I think that's Lou, but yeah.
But, the thing is with that,
Well, I think he's good for this round,
because
most likely.
the points reset, though. So,
Yeah, but I think he's just talking about this round.
true. Well, he didn't get a win, but, because of consistency in both those races from Phoenix, New Hampshire, he was able to pull through and be able to get himself into the round of 8. So yeah, I'm excited for Richmond. I hope I'll be able to commentate that race, because who wouldn't want to commentate a short track?
I want to just talk about one last thing.
Go ahead.
Xfinity. That's gonna start. Maybe within what do you think?
Weeks.
2 weeks?
I think it-
weeks?
2 to 3.
Or I think it might
About
be
a
like
month?
a couple weeks
We'll
after.
put it at that.
A month and a half,
We'll say
maybe.
a month.
Yeah,
Man,
maybe February, I believe.
They're Xfinity's lucky. Their off season went by quickly, huh?
Yeah.
It's a lot better than Cup.
Cup is jealous right now. That's all he has.
6 months.
But yeah,
But anyways, let's talk about the team lists on
Xfinity.
Xfinity.
Well, of course, you gotta have Team Penske. I mean, loaded, and I mean loaded. You guys have the driving 3 car, Halo. 52 is Lou. My 53 car, Dames. 54 car, Plasma. And then, he's still looking for a part-time charter. But you and Halo both own Team Penske's Xfinity team. So, Alex, can you explain to those who don't know how a co-ownership works? Just real quick.
Well, we both own 50%, and we both can make decisions for the team, but it's preferred we talk to each other first about it. But it's basically just like we're running the team together. Even though Halo hasn't done much with his 50% yet, I hope he does one day. But
Hey. So,
but yeah, the part-time charters for Cup is for our Cup drivers. Our Cup and truck drivers. They can get some experience in the Xfinity car. Well, I mean, not the Cup drivers. The Cup drivers are just going to be bushwhacking, but that'll only be every other race. It's not going to be a frequent thing, because we don't want to steal wins away from Cam Bug anymore.
no.
Oh.
If you guys watched the D3, D4, D5 highlight video for 2021, you would have noticed that at the
I'm
end.
gonna have to rename bushwhacking to terrier whacking.
Anyways, going on to TRGL. Dog owning the team, of course, why wouldn't he? Winner, KMBug, Barry, and KMBug's infamous brother, K-Dub. Which, going to K-Dub real quick,
Interesting team.
Yeah, he hasn't really provided much. I mean, of course he's still in the playoffs, but he didn't really provide much in the Truck Series. Hopefully
I think his
he's the
only
underdog
wins-
winner at Richmond, in my gut feeling. Hopefully.
I don't think so.
Hey, Alex, you never know, okay?
I'm just being honest.
Is K-Dub's only win Daytona? The first race?
K-Dub won? Oh yeah, he won Daytona. Yeah, I think he won Daytona.
First race. I think that's
A lot
the
of
only race.
I think a lot of first race winners are going to be at the super speedways.
100%, because that's really...
Our good drivers are always have the worst
That's
luck
where
at
I got my
super
first
speedways.
win at. Which some might
Well,
say...
funny.
Which some
Your
might
most
say...
recent win. Your most recent win is at Talladega.
Yeah, but my
Are all
first...
of your wins on a super speedway?
Oh, well, if you can say...
Yeah, they are. They are because
Well, actually, Indianapolis required
Well,
braking,
Indianapolis
okay?
is a super-
Indianapolis
Yeah.
required braking.
All your wins are
No,
on super speedways.
No,
All your
Chad,
wins are on
I need
super
you to tell me
speedways.
right now, Chad. Is Indianapolis... Con-
It's a super
Chat,
speedway. It is though.
Indianapolis is a super
should it be considered an actual super speedway? Because you have
It
to
is.
brake. You have to
Well,
brake,
it's
okay?
NASCAR. Well, talk to NASCAR about it.
I'll talk to NASCAR. I'll make sure I talk to the director of the Indy 500 too. I'll make sure I talk to both.
Well,
How
I mean,
about
Indy
that?
cars are basically full throttle at Indy, so.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I just got DM from Colts. Colts wants to affirm to me that Indianapolis is a speedway, and he threatens me to never bring it up again. Thanks, Colts. We love your Colts.
Well, man, told me you do
I'm
not
sorry.
want to hometown man.
I'm trying not to make my owner mad at me already. Anyways, okay, it might be a super. Okay, stop the
Daytona,
DMs.
Indianapolis, and Talladega are your wins, sir.
I haven't
Hey,
got a win at
Lucas.
Daytona.
No, never mind.
I haven't got a win at Daytona. Have I?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Anyways, moving on now.
PR.
Moving on. I have 3
FPR.
wins, and one of them is not from Super Speedway. Anyways,
Anyways.
hey, it
Josh
requires
is back
braking.
now, if you want to talk to him.
Oh,
Josh, hello. No.
Nope. Nope. Let's try one more time.
Let's continue down the. Let's
continue
start
down
ending
the
this now,
Xfinity,
shall
okay?
we?
Let's just continue.
Yeah, you know, I think another person to watch out for though is I
Phil.
don't know, Lou maybe. I think Lou will be interesting.
Oh yeah,
addition to Team
he's
Penske.
provided consistency in the Truck Series, and that was really surprising because he was so new, and he just comes in and he's like, "Hey, what's
Said
up,
that
guys?"
was surprising. Gives you.
And he just comes in and he just consistency. I mean, I'd say that's a feat for him. So yeah, I definitely think he's gonna be someone to look out for. Also, if Plaz, but okay, Team Penske is stacked. All right, we can all agree that.
Let's go to FPR.
Anyway, FPR, of course, being
They're the championship. I don't think they'll ever win another championship in Xfinity.
Hey, that's your sister team. Chill out.
Hey, let's be honest. I mean, actually, no, Phil is really good. Actually,
Yeah, Phil is
really
on-
good. I stand
What?
corrected. Phil. Somehow they get these good drive. I don't understand.
Shut. Anyways, Berger driving the 0 car. 10 car is currently vacant. Phil, of course, driving the 12 car. You know, Phil, he's an underdog, 100%.
He gonna carry that team. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay. And then
True.
Charles or
NF isn't horrible. People for some reason say Charles is bad. He's not bad. I don't know what. Maybe he's bad in other leagues. He's never been like a horrible driver here though.
Exactly.
Like,
He hasn't.
genuinely.
I know he's been on my team, but he hasn't provided consistency. But it's not like he was reckless, like the baby. So I mean, I don't see why.
No, he wasn't reckless. He's fairly consistent.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's consistent in a way.
He would have been in the playoffs right now probably if he didn't break his arm and
Break
get
his
replaced
arm.
by Para.
100%.
But
Anyway.
moving on down now.
Northern Motorsports owned by Rex, but I wonder how that's gonna work
probably
out.
gonna change soon.
Yeah, I wonder how that's gonna work out. Fortunately,
They've got a fairly solid. I'm pretty sure AK may never start a race. But
yeah, he raced Chicagoland and that was it. That's all I remember from him.
PTSD.
He raced-
What was there like? There was like 16, maybe.
You just
16
cannot
cars at
regulate a
Chicagoland?
race like this.
You
There-
just cannot regulate a race like that.
You're not-
There's just too many cars. That was the day that field limits became a thing. 16 cars was too much.
Way too much.
It might have been
I
more,
remember
don't
lagging like crazy. I remember I was getting yelled at because I was staying up so late trying to race.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna get the win.
Peter.
Oh, I'm gonna say right now, Peter, I very strongly dislike you. Especially after the Phoenix race. You made me figure out how really bad of a driver you are. I'm just gonna put it out there. No hard feelings.
Wow. Well, you know, I've been
He
talking.
put him
I
in the
talked to
wall
Lucas.
like 20 times.
Yeah, you know, I talked to Lucas a lot about his drive. About his driving. We're gonna. I believe in second chances.
Coach just DM'd me, and I quote, "Chris, you can insult Peter as harsh as you can." End quote.
I
All
believe
hail
in
Colts.
second chances. You know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna give Lucas a chance to drive at the Coliseum.
What?
I don't know, maybe,
No. No,
maybe.
No,
Maybe.
Alex. No, I beg
Maybe.
you.
Maybe.
You, what Josh is saying in general right now, no. Oh, here comes the complaints. Here comes General.
Maybe not at the Coliseum, okay?
No, never.
Maybe on a bigger track.
Alex is doing too much. Oh my god.
We're just gonna delete that. Yeah. Nope.
Okay.
Listen.
Not at half. Not at quarter mile. No, that's
Listen,
not. No,
man.
that's not the complaints rolling. So I just realized it's a mistake in saying
I'm just saying, like, you know.
Oh no.
Okay.
How?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anyways. Dominic going to Northern Motorsports. Alex is underdog, and I quote. And then Zub-Z, who he really didn't.
But if he's gonna drive somewhere, shouldn't it be at the Coliseum? Because there's no points involved. And if he's like actually kills somebody, you can see it in plain sight because of how short the track is, and you just black flag him, and he's out of there. You know.
Don't put in my heat. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't put in my heat.
We'll see how he does in the heat race.
Oh,
okay?
we gonna turn it. Alright, let's move on. Let's move on, alright? Anyways, back to Rex's team. Dominic acts as underdog. Racing 24 car, and then Zub-Z. Thoughts on Zub-Z?
I really like Sub-Z because he knows he's not the quickest person, but he still constantly shows up to races.
Yeah, and that's
constantly
what I
tries.
love in drivers. You know,
I have a lot of respect for him.
Yeah, a lot of respect. So, thank you, Sub-Z, for actually attending races and trying to make the most out of your season. Unfortunately, you had to end early, but
I hope he has a good
he
time
made,
in
yeah,
Xfinity.
he made the playoffs. So I mean, I can't say anything wrong. That's a good accomplishment. So, yeah, that's Xfinity Series team list.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm
that.
just like entered the next.
I feel like this season, because now we've actually figured out where every driver belongs in a division. Well, most drivers. Each division is going to provide just...
Pretty good racing.
Yeah, pretty good racing.
Not
at
to
that.
mention, this is the first time we're going to have races in, I think, 3 weeks, thanks to the winter break.
Yeah.
A long winter break.
Yeah, like, imagine celebrating.
It'll
Like,
be exciting.
well, anyways. Yeah, so... Moral of the story, we're finally back racing. I'm excited.
Mhm.
I'm very excited. And I apologize, Peter, a little, as I've been told. He's
little
been
harsh.
hurt. I'm sorry. I apologize. This might be the last time I put a headset on.
Well,
As Nick
you know,
Castellanos. hits
I'm
the
just gonna
people
put it
out
out there right now that I didn't insult Lucas on stream. So I don't take responsibility for anything.
I mean,
that
Peter,
happened
come
here
on.
today.
You put me in the wall many times at Phoenix, where I was in the championship 4. You wrecked
All
me a
right,
couple
boys.
times.
I think
Anyways,
it's time to start ending the stream. It's been an hour.
Wait.
Almost been an hour.
real quick. I just want to point out there, ladies and gents, the awards is back on track to be a thing, guys. The awards are back on track to be a thing. And they're happening by the 15th, 100%. Just had to put it out there, okay? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
All right. You ready to close it out?
Any last remarks, Sharky? Sounds great. Thank you for adding it in. Oh, it appears he's left the game. Anyways, folks, I believe that's it for the day. Thank you so much for tuning in on the RSCRA Fastlane from the brand new studio, beautiful studio, I should say. Me and Alex was Sharky. Send it off to you all. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Yeah. Anything else, Alex?
No, only that your camera work is absolutely horrendous.
Okay.
I'm just joking.
The free
That was a
cam,
joke.
the free cam. Usually E for me is to go up vertically or up, and then Q is to go down. But anyways, okay, I'm getting used to it. Give me some slack, all right? Cut me some slack, all right? Anyways, folks, I believe that is it for us here on the Fastlane today. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. We always appreciate taking your time out of the day, so we could talk about everything going on in RCRA. Last remarks from me. Thank you, Rex, for everything you've done for your league. I know you're not watching. Well, probably not watching, but thank you for everything you've done. Happy retirement from me. So, yeah. Thank you all for tuning in so much.
Look at Rex's about me on Discord. Funny as shit.
I'll have to look at it later. Let's see.
Anyways, yes.
He doesn't have an
You
about
send it
me
away.
anymore. Anyways.
He does.
I don't see it. But, thank you all so much for tuning in. We always enjoy talking with you guys. Answering some questions and, of course, interviewing our good boy Terry. Thank you all so much. And what you have to say, Alex?
Nothing. Please just end it.
See you all next week.
Saturday.
Well, technically Saturday, maybe Friday. Cause wink wink, iRacing, wink wink.
Alright, if
Hopefully.
anybody streams the
Anyways.
racing race.
See you guys. Have a good rest. Have a good Friday, and we'll see you hopefully this weekend. This has been us from our CRA Fastlane. Bye.